Greetings. What's going on? Um, this right here, more or less, is just a little vlog, vlogisode, whatever terms. I'm not even gonna act like I keep up with those terms as far as what these are really called, but I really just want to share a very eye-opening experience today. Well, not eye-opening, but just a subtle reminder. You understand of just the reality that you perceive every single day. Now, if you in New York, right, and or just actually all around the world right now, just in real random places, it's real cold. Like you see how the planetary confinement is going through its shifts right now, and a lot of manipulation is going on with this weather, where it's coming back to that bestiality of cold frigidness. You understand? Once you get snow in Egypt, when you see snow on top of the pyramids, that's in Africa, y'all. When it's snowing in Africa, you know there's an issue. You feel me? But nonetheless, it's real cold out here in New York. Like it's frigid winds. It's like negative 10 degrees and it's just cold. So this is my story for today. I'm walking down 14th Street. I'm walking around Union Square, and on my way home, I had a few errands, few things to do. You know what I'm saying? Just moving, man. Quick pace, long strides, trying to get where I gotta go. Cause it's cold. I'm complaining. I'm just like, damn, it's cold. Like I'm too Caribbean for this. Like, what is? I feel like Cool Runnings. Like when they just came out the airport, it's like this, like shivering because they weren't ready for the cold. And you see me? I'm just sitting there like, man, it was mad cold. And on my way, I'm walking, I'm here, damn, complaining like how cold it is because the wind was blowing, making your hands, man. If your hands stepped out of your pockets, you was gonna feel it, like, you know what I'm saying? I hate that feeling. When your hands are so cold, it's like the slightest little knock or the slightest little touch that's a little bit sensitive to that whole area, it hurts like a brick just fell on your whole hand. Like, I hate that feeling. But regardless, I'm walking and I'm complaining. I'm in my little bitch mode, right? And all the while I'm walking home, I'm trying to get to a nice warm abode. I walk past about two or three homeless people, all right around the food, you know what I mean, the Whole Foods area and all that, which I thought was real interesting. It almost kind of, brought me to a humbling state, back to a humbling state, more or less, because a lot of times we tend to forget, you know, our worst days could be somebody else's best days, and it almost stopped me in my track, or actually it didn't almost, it did stop me in my tracks, to where I was just like, damn, I'm here complaining about the fact that I have to walk a few more minutes, a few more hours to get to my house, my home of warmth. You feel me? I have clothes on my back. You feel me? I have money in my pocket to get something hot to eat. You understand? A nice hot meal to get my blood flowing again. When all the while there's other people out here who don't have nearly as much as what we would find moments to complain and make such a stressful thought on our mentality about. You understand? So, you know, not that this is my primary way of thinking, but sometimes, we just get caught up in our fuelment of negative thought to any kind of situation. And sometimes, you know, when enlightened and when one understands how to um see the picture that is painted for you, that's always in front of your face, but you never seem to really recognize and realize what's being shown to you by the heavens, by the universe, by the alignment of, paths that are being crossed. You feel me? Sometimes we don't notice these things. And I just felt real graceful today to the fact that I'm glad I'm able to really peep these anomalies, if you want to call it that. You know what I'm saying? To where you could see a situation and say, damn, that could be me, or that could be, you know, regardless, whatever situation that you're in, your situation could be a lot more worse because there's a lot more people out there who don't have a home to go to tonight, in these cold weathers, if you can't even handle it, just walking to somewhere where you'll be cozy and safe and sound. Imagine the people who have a box to go inside of, or a little, not even a quilt, of a blanket to put over their feet with no shoes on in these kind of weathers. So I went to Whole Foods and I got them a cup of tea. I got them some nice herbal tea. You feel me? Hopefully warm them up for the night. You know what I'm saying? I gave them like $2 each. That's, I mean, I can't do much. I ain't rich. I ain't gonna front like I'm rich. But it's still this, or sometimes even if you're not at the level that you hope you could be at, a lot of the time you have to keep in mind your worst days could be somebody else's best days, and your best days could be somebody else's worst days. You feel me? It's a level of equation to always understand, like, yo, appreciate what it is that you have. No matter what level you at, there's always something to appreciate about what is given to you. Because at the core essence, there's always life to appreciate, regardless of what you have on the physical aspect of things. You understand? So, you know, I only make this video really to say, you know, if you haven't had that experience just today, you know, I'm not the only one who um run across a certain situation to that kind of degree of just, eye opening or just enlightening your mind in the moment. Not to say that you don't usually think about these things, but just in the moment. Sometimes we just get so constrained into our way of thinking in the moment to where we almost forget, like, damn, it could be a lot worse, you know? And hopefully this video could just remind you for when you fall in line with a certain situation where you just overly stressed about a certain situation, whatever it may be, you feel me? Or you just overwhelmed by a certain situation or circumstances that you find yourself in. You just gotta think, like, it could be like this. It could not go this direction, you feel me? So you just wake up your mind to that, you understand? Then you could put more positive thoughts out there. And I'll tell you, after that, like, I was just like, yo, it's hot out here. It's hot outside. Yo, mind you, my body started getting warmer. Cause I know the science behind it. I know, thought as above, so below. What you put out is what you gonna get back. So if you telling yourself, you convincing yourself that it's that cold, or that your situation is that negative, or it's that bad, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be that bad. It's gonna be that cold. You feel me? So I'm here looking like a madman that, yo, it's hot out here. I feel good. You feel me? People looking at me like, yo, this nigga's crazy. Yeah, the cold done got to his head. But, when you put these positive ways of thinking, because the mind moves the body. So when you start thinking in a more coherent fashion to where you control your reality, then your reality starts to shift for the better or for the way that you see fit. And kid you not, I felt a little bit warmer walking home. Like, I was just like, yo, I'm good. Like, you feel me? Like, it's not even that bad. The wind kind of knocked reality into me a little bit. Like, sometimes like, oh, but it was good. It was cool. But just thought I would share that with y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Harmonize your sensations of chakras. Align with the universal mind to the octave. Peace and love.